African Albert Pistorius claimed his first victory as a professional Friday, winning the Canada Life Series at TPC Toronto Heathlands course by one stroke over a trio of players just outside Toronto. The series was created for members of the Mackenzie Tour, PGA Tour Canada, and others living north of the border after that season was canceled. And Pistorius, he moved to second on the Canada Life Series points list, less than 20 points behind leader Yi Chow.
Let's go to Mark Carnevale.
Yeah, fortunate for Rory McIlroy, as we've talked about, that the ball did not find the penalty area. Fortunate that he's got a lot of green to work with. Unfortunate that the ball is sitting down. It's on an upslope. You can just see the very top edge of the golf ball. There's also a ridge that sits about 20 feet short of the hole that comes off the bunker that sits on the left of this green, almost a shoulder that comes down on the green. And the difficulty is judging how quickly this ball may come out of this lie. It could also come out soft, depending on contact. McIlroy now feet close together, again an uphill lie. He's picking out his line he wants to land this on. Another look at the line, now takes the club back about up to his waist, pitches it on that upslope, ball chasing up towards the hole, now turning to the right. And it looks to be in about the 10-foot range for McIlroy. He's had a bunch of those today, but we'll need to make that one here at 15 for par to stay at 9 under.
Yeah, what a good job describing that, Carney. A lot of educated guessing. The ball sitting partially down. The upslope puts loft on whatever club he picks. And then he had the ridge. A lot of factors he had to put together, so he's got work left to try to save par.
Well, they were playing this hole from the left tees on Friday, round one. And it is just, I mean, it's a completely different looking hole, this par 3. From those left tees, there's very little water carry. Where they playing today, I mean, you're talking a 226-yard par 3, and 200 of it basically is over water from those right-hand tees. Wow.
Yeah, yesterday it was a little 9-iron or a big wedge for these guys. This is one of the architectural changes in the golf course. There were several beautiful Georgia pines back there through the years. In that hole, the tees wrapped around the back of the lake, but they were separate small tees. Now there's a couple bigger tees. It gives them more flexibility in the yardage. And they've changed the hole by 76 yards from one day to the next.
Yeah, it's a Tour Championship size par 3 today, Doug Bell.
Yeah, it's a big boys par 3, no question, and Justin Thomas trying to conquer it after an excellent tee shot. Leaves him just 16 feet away. He's above the hole. And again, before he walked up, I was looking at it from behind. It's really a perplexing read. It's just hard to figure which direction. Looks like he's aiming outside right. Again, downhill birdie try. Justin Thomas sends it on the pad, now coming back to the left at the hole, and oh, how did that stay out? I mean, that went right over the side of the cup and would not fall. Oh, my. The putter is not cooperating today. He walks up, will knock that in for par, and he stays at 11 under. That's 26 putts through 15 holes.
I was going to say the same thing. 26 putts already with 3 holes left. He had 16 on the front 9. You got to make some putts, and that was a good putt. It just didn't go in.
Half the ball was down. He doesn't get a half a birdie for that, a 2.5.
I wish.
Can't count that one.
No, you can't. Well, you might be able to, but we can't.
Well, I would. Yeah, I would be able to. I would. Justin Thomas is not going to. And look, this is part of what's happened today. These top 4 players in the world right now, the top 4 players on the leaderboard to start the day have not made any moves, and things are tightening up by the moment here on Saturday. Mark Carnevale?
Earl, Rory McIlroy has 9 feet for a par save, and he made some of these, but he's missed some as well. And this is one, again, as he goes here at 15. Yesterday he birdied 16, 17, and 18 to finish. So I think this is a key putt, as that one is away up towards the cup and into the bottom. Heck of a save here at the 15th for McIlroy. He remains at 9 under with a par here at 15.
Yeah, that's taking advantage of a good break that Carney described when his ball did not go in the penalty area, and that was a confident stroke. Earl Head stayed still, poured it right in the middle.
Well, as the final group plays in, gets set to, the man who just played that hole, 2-time champion, Rory McIlroy, takes a closer look at that par 3.
15 is a par 3 that plays anywhere between 170 yards to 210. depending on what tee they use, but all carry over water. And then you've got the hazard that's been extended to the left of the green. You've got water on the right as well. It's a generous target with what we're hitting in. I mean, with a mid-iron in your hand, you should be able to hit this green more times than not. But saying that, if you're under pressure on Sunday to get it done and to try to win this thing, then that target becomes a little bit smaller. So it should provide some excitement this week.
Well, it's a place you don't want to make a mistake off the tee, Bill Rosinski.
John Rahm with the honors here at the par 3 15th. Again, 226. Located back left. And got to make sure you clear the water. Rahm plays away. Wind coming into the golfer's face. And this is hanging to the right. And this is in the water. Oh, dear. John Rahm, crucial mistake. He has hit greens left and right today, and suddenly here at 15 loses it to the right and wet into the hazard.
Well, John Rahm, we've talked a lot today about not being sharp with his irons into the greens. His proximity today is outside 42 feet, 27th out of 30 players in the field, and that one wasn't even in the proximity of that back left hole location. That's a bad miss right for Rahm in the drink.
Yeah, very bad mistake. That's kind of what's happened sometime when you have no momentum, might have been trying to press things. Rory McIlroy, when he was talking about the hole, said it's a pretty big target. It's one of the smallest looking targets I've ever seen, especially when you get 226 yards away.
Yeah, Rory's like, it's a mid-iron. You can hit the green. I mean, it's looks way more intimidating from back on the tee to me, at least, Bill.
Dustin Johnson ready to go here. Tee shot here at this tough par 3 15th. Back left hole location. And that is left, and it's in the bunker. There is a bunker. It did clear the hazard, but is in the bunker left. Got a little bit of green to work with for his next shot.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you wonder how hard that hole is, it's playing as the fourth hardest hole in the golf course as of right now. There have only been 5 birdies all day. There have been 7 bogeys, 15 pars, and 1 double bogey. And if John Rahm, is careless here, he could add another one of those double bogeys. Hopefully he doesn't. Dustin Johnson's got a little green to work with out of the bunker. So our 2 leaders weren't even able to find the green.
Yeah, that bunker, though, just 1 for 4 getting up and down for players. So 25% so far today, Doug Bell.
Xander Schauffele has 7 feet for another birdie here at 16. He's covered up by the shadows of the TV tower. Holes in sunshine. The putt on the way, and that goes into the bottom. That's 2 in a row for Xander Schauffele. Look out. He is now 10 under par, heading to 17.
I tell you what I'm loving about this as an observer as we analyze the play this week. All of a sudden, this thing where a man came in at 10 under par, and can these guys 8 under par, can they run away? The field is absolutely tightened up, incredibly close now.
And we could be getting closer. Certainly John Rahm has issues, already 1 over today, and no guarantees the DJ at 13 under is going to get up and down from left of the green and in the bunkers. So Schauffele, the former tour champion, I'll say it again, always plays well, great at this golf tournament. And a past champion making a move, and Sung Jae Im now a couple of holes ahead at 5 under. He's got a chance to catch these co-leaders coming in, Bill.
All right, John Rahm into the drop area here, just shy of the water. 3rd shot here at the par 3 15th, 69 yards to a back left hole location. Gets this into the air, going right at the flag, lands left of it, spins, and checks up right there. That's a nice play by John Rahm, and he's inside 10 feet, but that's going to be a bogey putt. Really needs to make that. He's made nothing today. And right now, 1 over for the round, and going to lose at least 1 shot here at 15.
Yeah, as Bill says, at least 1. That would put him at 2 over par. Heaven forbid he misses and go to 3 over par for the day. Then he drops further behind. Things are definitely tightening up, and Dustin Johnson has a chance now. If he can get it up and down, to take at least a 2-shot lead into the 16th hole.
Yeah, sand save could extend the lead for DJ there.